according to the law, schools are required to provide adequate and safe drinking water for students. This is a statutory requirement. This is the first day of the school year. When parents place their children with schools, they have this expectation that the schools should be a safe environment, and safe drinking water is one very important aspect of safe campus. So a higher standard should be adopted. I agree that for primary schools and kindergartens, school children are of a similar age, and actually for other countries, P1 students are actually kindergarten students. So for primary schools and secondary schools completed in the construction of which is completed in the past 10 years, can we also give a higher priority to these primary schools so that they are on a par with kindergartens, so as to reassure parents? Well, I can go back and actively consider this suggestion. Well, we made the announcement of on the testing of water in schools, but we need to prioritize these schools. And indeed, in primary schools, there are school children who are 6-year-olds, and in particular, we have raised the age limit to 8 years old, and we're happy to explore the possibility of giving higher priority to primary schools. Second question regarding kindergartens. In para 21, you talked about the cost for installing water filters, and if necessary, the kindergartens and school sponsoring bodies can negotiate and discuss with the Education Bureau on the procurement of water filters. But this is so much trouble. Allocation should be given for schools and kindergartens to procure school-related facilities. Secretary for Education. Well, we consider this issue from 3 aspects. Last week, we set up a hotline for schools and kindergartens concerned to make inquiries. Over the past 2.5 days, we received 67 calls from 38 schools, of which 18 were kindergartens. And they asked mostly about the model of water filters and the method of installation. And we also took an exceptional approach in issuing circulars to kindergartens. And altogether, 163 kindergartens requested us to procure 272 filters for them, and under the school voucher scheme, subsidy scheme, there is allocation for them to make use of the funds in this regard.